You know, rigging these big chubs, really we're using pretty typical equipment. What I have here is actually just 7-foot walleye angler medium fast action rod. And what I like to see in a rod for rigging is just a slightly slower taper than what I like to use for, say, my jig pitching or vertical jig rod. So it's got a little bit slower taper, a little bit softer tip. And you like that because you're basically rigging those chubs, waiting for that weight, and you don't want those fish to feel you before you release the line. But from there, the line's also pretty simple. I'm just using 8-pound Sensation for main line. A lot of stretch, you can still get good feel with it, but a very limp line. And then the leader here is the same thing. I'm actually just using 8-pound Sensation once again, using a bullet weight here for a slip sinker. Very, very simple setup. But what happens when we get to the business end of this setup, and this is the important part, is the hook, because with these big chubs, you can get these fish to basically grab the chubs and a lot of times not get hooked up. And I'm using a larger hook than what you would if you were rigging with leeches or crawlers or what have you. But this is a size #1 Mustad double wide hook for these bigger chubs and red tails. And basically what we're gonna get out of that is having a larger hook gap. So when those fish do suck those chubs in or red tails in, you're gonna have a better chance of getting that fish in the boat.